we can uncover what that defies your world, gives you truth and life. What that excels, special reminder, guide your way through this shadow world.
OhaHyou everyone, hello. Figured we should start off with the first cutscene we ever saw for this game. Because today is the finale. It's the last stream of Persona 4 Golden. It's always the last episode of any stream series always feels a little bit, just a little bit more, especially for more story-based games like these. And this one, we've had this series going on since, the first episode was February 9th. It's been almost 6 months. That's a non-significant amount of time. It ends up being like it ends up being the second last. No, I know it won't be. I know it will be the last episode. Yeah, I started the series 5 days after I debuted. And now we're here. At the end. The agenda for this last stream is to say goodbye to the rest of our friends. We did end up saying goodbye to Naoto and Yumi last time because I was indecisive, but got the rest of them to say goodbye to this time, and then we've got some cutscenes to watch because we didn't get to see every ending this game has to offer us. So let's do that. All right, Chie. Whoa, Yukun, you caught me off guard. I was just thinking of you and you suddenly showed up, so... Chie is laughing embarrassed. Tomorrow's the day, huh? I thought a lot about you and I decided to come here. I was thinking, what can I do for you? And I figured crying or feeling sad about you leaving wasn't it. So I made up my mind. I'm gonna show you what you've taught me. I bought a book. It's called How to Become a Police Officer. I told you I wanted to become strong so I could protect what matters most to me, right? Well, I want to protect this town. We all worked hard to win this peace. I want to keep it this way. You can't be certain that no incident like this will ever happen again, right? This is where all my best friends are. It's where I met you. So I thought maybe I'd become a cop and have Dojima-san put me through the ringer. Chie is smiling cheerfully. So go home proud. We'll be fine here. Come back anytime. We'll all be waiting for you. Feel a tight bond with Chie. Still have to say goodbye to everyone else, right? Go ahead. Go. Chie is smiling sadly. The others you form true bonds with, go say goodbye to them. Got the bus stop. Let's see where Sayako is kicking around. Inaba Municipal Hospital. We overhear two nurses talking. Have you heard about Uehara-san? They seem to be talking about Sayako. She joined some volunteer organization and went to Africa. Africa? I never thought she'd be the kind of person who would go there. Well, she seemed to be taking her job really seriously towards the end of her time here. She even studied during break. Do you remember when we were talking about the rumors of the Midnight Channel? She wasn't interested at all. Oh, I remember those rumors. Not that I know where they started. But yeah, now that you mention it, Yukihyou-san was never around when we were chatting about them. She was studying some foreign language, wasn't she? She was trying to learn English and some African languages. She read a lot of medical books, too. I see, but why Africa? Why'd she join a volunteer organization? What's the point? I'd rather marry a guy, raise kids, and be an ordinary housewife. That's what I used to think too, but watching Yukihyou-san kinda made me feel different about it. She did seem to have a boyfriend, though. A very young one, too. Oh, it must have been that kid who was working here part-time. I don't know the details, but he seemed to really mean something to her. She once told me that she was trying to do her best to live up to him. Do her best, eh? I feel I have to try harder, too. Yeah, I'm starting to see where she was coming from. Let's get back to work and do our best. Seems that Sayako is working hard in a foreign country. Even though Sayako is gone, her life here has changed people for the better. You feel a close bond between Sayako and yourself. You decided to go back to the town. Sayako's in Africa now, huh? Working hard as always. Rise.
Oh, senpai.
Where are you going? Came to see you. Senpai, no. It's like you came to say goodbye. I'm not planning on letting this be the last time we meet. It does make me sad, though. Told you before, right? I'm returning to showbiz starting spring. I went to voice training today to prepare myself for that. You see, I'm re-debuting myself with a new album. I'm running all the lyrics myself. Well, I got a D in composition, so they aren't exactly masterpieces. But you know, a lot of stuff's happened while I was on break. I made friends. Dear friends. Everyone was so nice to me. I want to express that to everyone who will listen. My deepest feelings in my own words. I'm scared. Scared of putting the real me out there for people to see. But I can't give in to that fear, right? I'm gonna work hard for all my fans out there. I'm gonna make a huge comeback. So wish me luck. Absolutely. Thank you, senpai. I know you'll be watching me on the other side of the camera. I'll keep thinking that way as I work. You feel a close bond between yourself and Rise. I look back at Junes now and I feel all these good memories of us. Maybe I'll offer to appear in a commercial for Junes. Then you'll all remember the times we had every time you see it. But then we'll all feel a bit lonely afterwards, huh? Senpai, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll say goodbye, and I won't cry. I'm so glad that fog's gone. I mean, it's still foggy over in the other world, but it's a clear blue sky over here. We can see you off on a happy note. Well, see you later. Rise back to showbiz. Oh, Sensei. What a coincidence meeting you here. What are you doing? Saying goodbye. Goodbye? What are you talking about? Leaving town tomorrow, Shu. Huh. Tomorrow? That's so sudden. I have a baseball game tomorrow. But I want to see you off. Shu is panicking. Told Shu that it's okay if he can't come. Oh, okay. Then can I tell you something I've always wanted to say? I made a friend. He's in the store right now buying ice cream. It's the guy who transferred here that I told you about before, remember? He's a fun guy and he's nice. He spoke up for me when I got suspended for cheating. Thanks to him, I have other friends now. He's teaching me about comics and video games. In return, I help him study. Sometimes we do our homework together. Never thought that fun was something you could have every day. Instead of being afraid and running away, I should have just faced it head on. Sensei, thank you very much. Your tutoring was great. I really learned a lot. Shu smiles like the happiest kid in the world. You felt very close to Shu. Gonna hit a home run tomorrow. Goes so far it'll reach your train. Please don't forget about me, even if you're far away. I'll remember you too. I'm glad you came to this town. Must have been scary for you though, with those murders. It's only happened while you were here, huh? You must have bad luck. Sensei, thank you. There are others you share a close bond with. Go say goodbye to them. We got to learn Shu pretty quickly. Marie. You're leaving, aren't you? Leaving me behind. Stupid liar, Blackhead. I didn't even want you to save me, and you did? And now you're doing this? I'm gonna be lonely. We'll meet again. Of course we will. If we weren't gonna meet again, I wouldn't let you go. Hey, I went out and got something to eat by myself. Those steak thingies? Skewers, whatever they're called. I can walk around town, even without your help. The bonds between us has connected me to this world. It's kinda lonely, but I'm gonna explore the town without you. I'm not scared anymore. If I don't take any steps forward, I won't learn anything. I'm gonna find out more and more about this outside world, and next time you come, I'll be showing you around. Marie is acting proud. You feel a tight bond between you and Marie. You're gonna say goodbye to everyone else, right? You're always like that. I'll see you again. Thank you. Anybody in the shrine? Oh, the fox. I think we could say goodbye to the fox. No reason to come. Oh, because we didn't max out the fox. Okay. Kanji. Whoa, senpai, what are you doing here? Kanji seems to be panicking for some reason. Talk with him? Yeah. Oh, hello, Yukun. I heard you're leaving tomorrow. You know, Kanji's been acting all sad and lonely lately. Shut up, you old bat. Told you not to speak to me that way. Anyway, have you told him about the handicraft class? Thank you for being such a role model for my son, Yukun. Come visit here sometime, alright? Goodbye now. You didn't hear what she said, did you? Handicraft class? See, a bunch of customers liked those knitted dolls we sold, and they asked me how to make them. So I'm gonna hold class on how to do it. Put up, why don't you? No, that's awesome. Senpai. It was my decision, though. People want to learn, and if I can teach them, hell, why not, you know? I'm still kind of embarrassed, though. But, kind of feels good to do something for other people. It's only because of you that I could face up to who I am, senpai. Thank you very much. Kanji has a refreshing smile on his face. You feel a solid bond between you and Kanji. You gonna say goodbye to the others later? It ain't like this is the last time we'll see each other. Our friendship ain't just on the surface. Funny how we got the murder case to thank for that. We put an end to that stuff, right? Adachi's in the slammer and the fog is all cleared up. It's all thanks to you, senpai. Yo, senpai. When you go, don't turn back around, okay? See ya. Daisuke. They're probably an Aya, yep. So I'm guessing I'm gonna check again because I think it happened, but I think, yeah. I don't think we can say goodbye to the fox. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Kanji's teaching handicraft. Let's see what Ko and Daisuke are up to.
Whoa!
What a coincidence. We're just talking about you. Why don't you join us, man? Well, you see, we started talking about whether or not all the crazy stuff that happened here was really over, and we were consoling each other about you leaving tomorrow. Why you gotta blurt that stuff out? It's embarrassing, man. To be honest, though, I did want to see you one last time, but I figured you'd be too busy. Next thing I know, you walk right in. It's like, man, I was being thoughtful for nothing. Shared a joyful moment with Ko and Daisuke. Oh, while you're here, let me tell you something. After I graduate, I think I'm gonna go to college overseas. Not only does it sound like a blast, but I think it'll look good on my resume when I join the society, you know? Figure that'll help out the Ichijo family, too. Come on, you're not doing this for your family. I know. It's for my own sake. It's not for the family that took me in or because I'm their first son. I want to support the family in my own way. I don't need to be the head in order to do that. That's why I think it'll be cool to study overseas. I'm sure I'll learn all kinds of things I couldn't over here. Of course, Daisuke's gonna be a loner. Not really. No matter where in the world all of us are, it won't matter. Friends are still friends even when you can't see each other all the time. What? Some touching words, man. Tell you the truth, I had a hard time just thinking about how to start this conversation. I was even thinking about hopping on the train you will be on tomorrow so I could tell him all about it. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Why don't we go get some ramen? You? You can come back and visit anytime you want, man. This is your hometown now too, you know. You feel a close bond between Ko, Daisuke, and yourself. I'm sure you've got other people to say your goodbyes to. You can see you off tomorrow, but we'll always be friends. We'll always be friends too. Hey, don't steal my lines. I'm gonna make you eat pickled bamboo shoots. And to think one of our first introductions to Ko was him furiously polishing balls. Can't stop, man. These balls are on fire. Classic. Remember the first couple episodes of this series were just littered with Persona 4 Golden animated Hi, I'm Daisy comic jokes. Yamagian. It's the first time we'll see the entrance to the Yamagian. Welcome to... Yukun, that's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Thanks for coming to see me before you leave.
I'm very happy.
Means a lot to me. I was thinking of spending today as just another day. Helping with the housework, taking a long bath, and going to sleep. So I can say goodbye without crying. But I failed miserably. I kept thinking about you. And on top of that, here you are, right in front of me. You're not helping at all. You're so mean. That's it. I'm leaving town with you tomorrow. Just kidding. For now. You know, after I decided to stay here and become the manager, I realized how afraid I was. Whether I could meet all the responsibilities, whether I'll be able to support the whole staff on my own. I never thought of things like that. But I made my decision. Now I have to make an honest attempt at it. I'll do my best to overcome the fear. And you'll be in my heart while I do, Yukun. We'll be together, even when we're apart. Promise I won't turn away from my problems and fears. I'm gonna meet every challenge head on, no matter how hard it seems. Remember what Amino Sagiri said? If mankind so wishes, I will return at any time. It's not what I wish for. I'll face myself no matter what happens.
Thank you.
You'll forever be my precious friend. Feel a solid bond between you and Yukiko. Well, I should get back to work.
I'll see you later.
See you tomorrow. Yosuke and Teddy at the Junas food court. Last time going to the, well, I won't say last.
Yo!
Sensei, I'm super duper happy that you came to see me. Going around saying goodbye, huh? What'd you think of the sleepy, peaceful version of Inaba? Must seem weird to you. I wonder why it began just as you arrived here. I remember that first time, Sensei and Yosuke braving the TV world alone. Boy, I feel so nostalgic. Ever since then, it was just one surprise after another. Can't imagine how it's gonna be like, living here without you. A quiet, peaceful town with no need to use our personas anymore. I can't imagine it either. That's right, we were right in the middle of this case when you came over to this side. A lot of stuff's happened. Facing my true self, and you and me got into a fight too. Yosuke, did you smack Sensei? Ooh, how reckless. Of course, moron. Best friends gotta fight sometimes to be best friends. Why didn't you say so earlier? Sensei, bring it on. Let's fight. Don't hurt him, man. He's gotta get on that train tomorrow. Sensei, you're really leaving, huh? I'm glad I met you and Yosuke. You two completely changed my life. And Nana-chan, Yuki-chan, and the others too. They all helped me. They gave life to me. Life? Come on, man. You're the one who wanted to change. That's why you tried so hard to make it happen. Thank you so much, Sensei and Yosuke. I love you. Love is kind of strong. I'll take off my outfit if you want. Let's not. You feel a solid bond between you, Yosuke, and Teddy. By the way, is it okay for you to chill here? Do you have somewhere to go? Like, meeting someone? Do you want Teddy to come with you? No, it's fine. No, I think Teddy has to work. Dojima Nanako at the Dojima residence. Let's check the floodplain. Because that's not everyone, I don't think. It could be, though. Let me check. Yep, yeah. Not yet, yes, not yet. Yeah, yep. Ah, it is. Wow. Big bro.
Hey.
How are the goodbyes coming along? See all your friends? Not all of them. You don't leave here with any regrets. Oh, I think we have to...
Hey.
Most of them. They all cry? Let me see your face. A lot more mature now. We've only been together for about a year, but kids grow up surprisingly fast. Nanako, you remember what we promised? Take care of yourself, big bro. Don't get sick. You too, Nanako. Don't look so sad, Nanako. We're all family, remember? Doesn't matter if we're apart. I can go see him when I get a vacation. Then we can talk about everything that's happened since we last saw each other, right? Yeah.
Big bro.
Will you remember me? Of course. It's a promise. Come on, don't cry. I'm not crying. Oh well. Guess all kids end up being pushed around by their parents. Same goes for you, You. It wasn't all that long considered. All things considered, but I did enjoy your time here with us. I really do think of you as part of my family. Surprised my sister's kid would turn out to be such an upstanding young man. Give Nanako a call sometime when you have a spare moment. And you're welcome to come visit us anytime. I'll leave your room just like it is. This is your second home, you know. A solid bond between Dojima, Nanako, and yourself. When I grow up, I want to marry you, big bro. You're a stud, you. Sure, Nanako, if he's still available by the time you're an adult. But that will be a long time, won't it, you? Right? Uma smiles, but he's looking straight into your eyes and doesn't seem to be joking. By the way, have you said goodbye to everyone yet? Still have a lot of time today. Why don't you go around Inaba and see who'll miss you? Besides, I don't think you've really had the whole peaceful small town experience while you were here. Now that I think about it, that case began shortly after you arrived and finally ended a few months ago. Basically, it all happened while you were here in Inaba. Guess it was just a quirk of fate. Anyway, you should get going. We'll be going home, too. Goodbye to all you form close bonds with. You should return to house. Pray for tomorrow. No. There is one! They're not maxed out, but we have not met with them yet. I think we can get this still. Yep. Usual food court. This is where you had spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Huh? What a coincidence! It must be
Bizarretown, welcome to the
destiny.
stream. Glad you could make it out.
So you guys came here too! It's our very own special headquarters. There are so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Will you shut up about your steaks?
You reminisced with the others. On break right now? Okay.
I really had
Glad
fun
you can
in
make
this
it out to
world.
the last
Dude,
Persona
your
4
whole
Golden stream.
existence is
I know
about
you were in
fun.
Red stream last night,
Well,
so.
what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it,
Yeah, pretty
for
much.
me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too.
It was.
How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest. In other words, he gave the power to inter-TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you? Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go
is
inside TVs
the
before
ringleader?
all this stuff about personas, right?
Who
What?
is the puppet
Then
master?
Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
Then there must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
You're the only exception. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. Same goes for Adachi and Namatame. Remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
The sender is listed as Adachi.
This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
There's still more.
When I'm here, I think of Dojima-san, Nanako-chan, and you. A lot. Though my time with you didn't seem like much fun before, it's strange.
Adachi's well-organized words unfold on a piece of stationery paper.
Despite it all, I'm grateful to you. Thank you. But let me just say this. You're a dumbass.
Thanks, Adachi.
You take the path you choose, and I'll think about what that means to me, too. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but stay healthy. Goodbye.
Never change. The letter ends there. You obtained Adachi's letter. Feel a definite bond between you and Adachi. Rank max. The hunger. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Magatsu Izanagi, the ultimate form of the Hunger Arcana. The Toru Adachi social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Toru Adachi social link. Power to create personas of the Hunger Arcana has reached its maximum. Unarakami has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Hunger social link, you can now fuse Magatsu Izanagi, the Tempter of the Void. Still though, the things he wrote nod you. Who did we learn about the Midnight Channel from?
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs. They all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor? Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
Try to enter TVs, where everything about this case started. Learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town when she told you the rumor. Adachi and Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. There is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme? And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows? So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it. Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? One you met immediately after coming to town was... Dojima? In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth. Ah. Well, can we get to the bottom of this? Dojima.
Did you already meet all your friends?
I want to talk to you.
What's this all of a sudden?
You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
The weird attendant?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Huh.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny.
Well, Aaron, we are done with the goodbyes, but now we've got a new mystery. Adachi sent us a letter, and now we're trying to get to the bottom of who exactly puppet mastered this whole
Yeah. Come to
thing.
think of it, I never saw that guy again.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird, but after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
Look sick?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Was creepy after all.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
Might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
I understand.
Okay.
First place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. Now, what thing is right next to the gas station? What feature that we use is right next to the gas station. Oh. Well.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
One last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied? What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Wow, that's a lot.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well.
Now, what could that be?
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Obtained the Orb of Sight.
Hey, I remembered something about myself. I was born a long, long time ago. I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds to protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed. People stopped wishing for truth and life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence. Much larger than myself. I was left behind. With no power or memories, I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh? The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog.
Will that
Go.
be?
Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Oh.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
Alright. I'm holding my breath, but I think we've got a little bit more to do. Began raining. I think we've got just a little bit more. Hey, you're back. Hi there. Do you need something? Where I first? First, what are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. No, Namatame. Huh? Ah, that serial murder suspect. A real tragedy, wasn't it? Case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Something else I can help you with? Those two come here? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you've got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? Oh, you still need something? Hey. I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? That's right, I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them, saying welcome to Inaba. But that's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town and did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all. Remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you? About the time when we first met? Did you give me the power? Amazing. You've reached me at last. Let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame. And you. It is I who awakened that power within you three. The ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised.
You really are troublesome. Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
So you are the one behind everything.
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
Why do you laugh?
I apologize, but the appropriateness was just so amusing. The comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
You remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited Tatsumi Textiles with Marie. It's an old belief that combs have the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
I'll not forgive you for this.
And what are you going to do about it? The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Why did you choose me?
For your special potential, of course. Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this.
Touched my hand.
Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
A handshake. That was it? You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
The truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
Fuck.
I am Izanami. Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me. And now here you stand, face to face with me. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami. You hear your friends' voices in the distance.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to? Did she just disappear? Wait, don't tell me.
Told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world? If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
Alright, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in that other world. Izanami truly gave birth to Ameno Sagiri. Then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace for this town, where you've lived with everyone. I didn't expect this at all. I've got to be honest with you, I didn't think we were going to get the true ending. I didn't think we completed enough social links. But we made it. We're doing it. The true, actual ending of Persona 4 Golden, and yes, I do have to agree with you, Aaron. I think it's very, very cool how, you don't really get to see Izanami's sprite until everything has already gone through. Not a big difference. Yukiko is the one who gets it. Magatsu Kiba is absolutely better. We do not have much 240 is fine for Naoto. Chie, I think I'm gonna buy this for Chie. Now we have very little money. No, actually. Can I sell? Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna sell a whole ton of this. Like, because this is all just for exchange at Shiroku Pub at night, and I don't care about that because we can't do that anymore. Oh, and then we'll buy Yukiko more armor. Alright. I think we're sufficiently suited up now. Oh. I need more. We've got maca leaves. I think I'll be fine. They'll be fine with healing items. We've got... Alright. Yomotsu Hirasaka. The final dungeon. I really didn't think we'd actually get this. I did not expect this in the slightest. I really did think you had to max all social links. This is finally it. These have happened up until now, but we'll beat this Izanami and put an end to this. Right? Since we were spread out all over town a moment ago, let's go over what happened. It's the last measure that must be taken. We mean to make sure that we end this properly. Ask about Izanami. Thought Amano Sagiri was behind everything, but it turns out there was something behind it, too. That something was a guy at the gas station. The game had one last surprise for me. Absolutely. Can't believe she was disguised as a gas station attendant smack in the middle of town. Does that mean she knew you and Dojima-san would stop by on that day she came to Inaba? Guess it is the best place to greet people from out of town, but... Did she come into contact with Adachi and Namatame also? At a different place and disguised as someone else? Who the hell is this Izanami? Izanami and Amano Sagiri. Those names would be familiar to students of ancient Japanese mythology. Oh, you're saying she's a god? Like that's possible. It reminds me, remember the persona that Adachi summoned? I don't know how to put it, but I thought it was kind of like the persona that you first called. Izanagi, was it? Izanagi is also the name of a god in the same legends. Since both of them awakened with the same push from the same individual, their power may have been similar. A persona is one's heart given form. The images of gods and mythical beings were created by humans, and so if the personas resemble them, there may be a connection there, since the enemy reigning over that world calls itself Izanami. Oh yeah, we were taught that Izanagi and Izanami's names originated from the word Izanao, meaning to invite. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this, but Namatame-san, Detective Adachi, Yukun, and even us. Were we invited to play our parts in this case, as if there was some deeper meaning behind it all? Deeper meaning? I don't really get it. If she's trying to mess everything up, I can't let that happen. Gotta defeat her. It's all good.
Yeah, let's go!
So, yes. Izanami and Izanagi, in Japanese mythology, are two gods that were married to each other.
I sense a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced, and it seems like a new area has formed.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there. That reminds me. That Amano something we beat said stuff like, "We'll meet again." If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
It is kind of sad that this really is gonna be the last time we do something like this. You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
Right! All for one and one for all!
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future!
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Ew. Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool.
Shut up, Teddy.
But he's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
Well then, let's do this.
Let's do it. I'm still playing on super easy because that's it. This will be the last time I help you catch the bad guy. Sensei, good luck. Alright, I want to check out what it takes to... We don't have any money, so it's probably impossible. What does it take to fuse? I wanted to see what it takes to fuse, Magatsu Izanagi. Only level 77. Set Aliot Alice, Shikioji Cert Alice. Set Aliot and Cert. Okay. I'll keep that in mind if I decide to. Anyway, let's get into this dungeon. Search for Izanami. Sahara Nakatsu. Alright. Dungeon time. 8 floors. Too many bosses. What is this place? Doesn't feel anything like the other areas. If we'd go to rescue someone, I could sense their restless heart and how unstable it felt. But there's nothing of that here. Does this Izanami person not have a heart or something? Who is she? Anyways, be careful, senpai. Dun 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 dun. So, this is...
Oh, that's not...
I want to look up the name of this track because it's a really good track. It's called Yamotsu Hirasaka. It's also called The Slope into the Underworld. I want to find out what the track name is. Fog. Oh no, that's from Dancing All Night. Let me just find it out. Song. Corridor is what it's called. Okay. So we've got Pure Papillion and Divine Mother. Pure Papillion weak to ice, Divine Mother. Weak to wind. You know what? I think we just go back to this strategy. Hasotobi. We have all our items back. We're not getting our SP cut every battle. This is just a straight up dungeon. I am a very big fan of this dungeon music. When you think about the fact that this dungeon is called Slope into the Underworld.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness. Awesome, Senpai! You really hit it hard! I leveled up! My skills have been honed.
I guess I don't have much to really bring up. The one thing, I mean, I just didn't expect this would happen. I thought we were done with dungeons. I didn't think I was able to get this.
Oh, be careful! Light's no good on this one.
Crazy twins. Hey.
I need to strengthen myself too.
Yeah, just thinking about how... Again, I was fully prepared to say goodbye to everyone, see the normal ending, and then watch cutscenes of this. I can't believe you came without cowering in fear. Is that bravery or ignorance? Very well, I'll be waiting for you at the end of the Yamotsu Hirasaka. Was that Izanami? Let's not freak out. Come on, senpai. Yeah, I'm glad I get to show this off and actually experience it for myself. Are you kidding me with the Reaper already? I mean, we could probably kick his ass, but... Like, I think we could actually very easily beat the Reaper right now. But I don't want to. Because that would be a pain in the ass.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
Oh, that's the one that knows it.
Defeated. You're so cool, Senpai. Keep it up!
This is the Mistress Pot, weak to every single bit.
Come on! You hit the enemy's weakness. Aha! Hit this! Give it up!
Dun, 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 dun. Oops. See what the 9 skill card is. Automasuku Kaja. Oh, actually. Sigma Drive. Well, first of all, Automasuku is going on Yoshitsune. Because Automasuku Kaja is just better than Autosuku Kaja? I want to see what that Sigma Drive was. Lowers chance of being critically hit.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
Hasotobi is the strongest skill in the game? It very well might be. Seems like the Reaper is screwed off, so... Hi, Shadow.
Oh, be careful! Light's no good on this one.
I mean, I get I'm playing on super easy, but like this skill is still doing incredible things. I need the money actually for I need lots of money to heal at the fox. Yeah, this game really did throw me for a surprise and I'm super happy about it. Everything I saw was like, yeah, you have to have max social links to get the Orb of Sight and all that jazz, and no, I guess not. Just had to... So have you come to realize the scenery of this corridor? You've seen it before, haven't you? That's right. Remember the very beginning of the game. The very beginning of the game when we were dreaming. After we came to... we saw this red corridor and this fog. I remember. What you saw in your dream that night was the result of your awakening to your power. Could it be fate that I now await your arrival? Is that Izanami again? Senpai, is it true what she just said? Anyway, no matter what kind of enemy we're facing, we have to fight. Right, Senpai? Oh. Yeah, this is exactly where we were at. Alright, Beetle time. On the Minotaur, sorry. The power that you have attained and your determination to face me. Let's see how strong they are. The Neo Minotaur.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work.
No resistances, just nulls, light and dark.
Come on! Take! Last one! Go for it! Let's go!
Spam it away.
It's over! There! So persistent.
Oh my god.
Just what I'd expect, GA.
So this is gonna kill it. 3,000 damage.
Alright, we won!
Yeah. This is what happens when you play on super easy, but that is okay with me because I want to beat the game. I don't want to have to struggle through this dungeon for 2.5 hours. So that wasn't enough to break your will. Come then, though you may accomplish nothing but to needlessly prolong your suffering. I probably should have just salvation at that point, but whatever. First mini boss down. Dun, dun, dun. Also, I'm gonna get more than my fair share of hard games starting tomorrow.
There's an enemy immune to light.
Fucking Sunbreak comes out. I'll take whatever chance I can get to play something easy right now.
Yes, we won! I leveled up.
Sunbreak's gonna kick my ass tomorrow, and I can't wait. Master Rank expansions are always hard as hell, but you know, nothing I wouldn't expect from it. So you've made it safely thus far. Despair, emptiness, and hope. These are the 3 qualities by which I selected those coming from outside. You showed the most grounding of the 3. I would expect nothing less. In which case I will personally and directly test your power. The 3 qualities. Did she mean Senpai, Namatame, and Adachi? Izanami saw those qualities in them. What kind of power does she have? Well, she is a god. You have to remember that.
Oh, be careful.
Eldorado
Light's no
Beast
good
and
on this
Reckoning
one.
Dice. Toby. Oh, someone high countered it.
You're on a roll, Senpai. 2 defeated.
Is it weak to ice?
Oh, little buddy. I'm sorry.
You hit the enemies. All right, guys, pile on. Okay, it's showtime. Are you ready? All hyped up and ready to go. Go!
The last time we'll get to hear all this kind of stuff. Hey, look at these new personas. It's Balzabub. Oh, Balzable. Tsunade 88. Look, that strength stat is off the charts now that we have our plus 10 back. Sonatory. Plus 100 SP. It's only for males, though. I'm good with my plus 10. Probably. Defense Essence. Endurance by 10. Okay. Nothing overwhelming. We're already strong enough as is. It's just a dead end. That's what I get for exploring. I guess.
That one's immune to darkness.
Oh no. Game? Game? Game, you want to come back to me? God damn it. Why? You... You serious with this? Just crash my fucking game? Are you fucking kidding me?
You have got to be fucking... Well... redo those floors. Oh my god, that's so fucking...
Took away my full screen? Wow. Talk about fucking annoying. I have to go through. Because apparently I didn't save before heading out to the dungeon. Okay, I at least saved after buying equipment, but oh my god, fuck off with that, man. I had a crash in 19 streams, and then it just crashes in the middle of the last dungeon.
Yes.
All right.
And it...
Alright, I've already seen this.
There were the cult... That's...
All right.
Oh, be careful. Light's no good on this one.
Holy hell. Holy hell.
That looked like
Oh,
it
that was
hurt.
the weak
Nice
ones, that's
form,
right.
Chie-senpai.
Holy hell.
Now that's a strike. Here's a cake. Give it up.
Another enemy.
3 more on the enemy side. Keep it up.
Nope, wrong one.
You're on a roll, senpai. 2 defeated. Enemy down. Here's our do it. Is everyone ready? Get set. OhaHyou, ready to go. Yeah, go, go, go.
Alright. I'll gather these ones.
I leveled up. I gained a level.
You can find Set, Aliyot, and Cert in this dungeon, that would be cool. Still don't get why it crashed. It's just baffling and extremely annoying. I wonder if it's just the Hoshiuta animation. It wouldn't surprise me if they just had an animation that was too much. Does remind me, I saw a post today, since Persona 5 Royal is getting ported to multiple new platforms, it's reminding people to, if they're playing Royal, get through, okay, so that was a Reaper chest. Get through Maruki's Confidant before, otherwise you just don't get the last month. And yeah, that's a good point. Persona 5 Royal is a bit weird with that kind of stuff, and if you don't, if you don't do 3 certain social, at least 2 I think. I think you have to do Catchy, and I think you have to do Akechi and Maruki's social links. or otherwise you just don't get to do the last month and the new dungeon. So I hope people remember that before they get 100 hours into the game. Alright. We're at least back on the floor with the beetle now. I'm gonna avoid Hoshiuta on this floor. I'm gonna use go home and save. After the beetle. Or I keep thinking it's a beetle, it's a minotaur.
Oh, that's not.
Wow.
Good move,
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Okay, understood. Let's end this. Last one. Go for it.
Not even gonna bother power charging.
Couldn't quite beat it. Can you get up? Let's go. It's quite tenacious.
There we go. I'll get to the fourth, and then I will
All right, senpai.
go back and save just to make sure we don't lose more progress. Yeah, tomorrow. Actually, in 4.5 hours. Sunbreak. It's DLC for Rise, and we're playing that tomorrow at 8 p.m. 2 hours later than usual time, but it is what it is. I'm super looking forward to it. I know people in Japan and Australia both have already had access to Sunbreak, and I've seen a bit of it. It looks like some of the early quests are like Udroths and Daimyo Hermitar. Go home. Not letting this game crash on me again. Just refuse. About 4. About halfway through the dungeon. Oh, look at the tiny tank.
That enemy's immune to wind.
Okay. So Toby didn't crash our game there. I'm gonna assume it was kind of just a freak occurrence. Lights. You know what I'm actually gonna go and do? I wonder if it's an option in the setting in the options. That's anime cutscenes. I'm gonna cut it down 25%.
See if it shouldn't affect much on the look.
Uh-oh,
I
that
can't tell
one's
because my
immune to
resolution is
darkness.
too bad. This is a bit more pixels, but hopefully it doesn't cause Hoshiuta to crash us again. It's weird because it didn't crash us at all, so I have to think it was just a weird thing. We used it so much in Hollow Forest, and we didn't have a single problem. I hope it's not a problem on Path 4. I cannot believe you're still unperturbed even after stepping so far into my realm. One had not the eyes to see things as they were and failed to awaken to his power. One chose to avert his eyes from the truth and allowed evil to taint his awakened power. But this one, he has come this far, yet he still yearns for the truth. He still fights. Is Izanami surprised by Senpai's power, even though she's the one who awakened it? Could it be that Senpai's power went beyond her expectations? I'll try. I just hope it doesn't happen again. That's really it. We don't need anything from this dungeon. We can kind of just go through it. Why? Why do you oppose me? I did not choose 3 pawns in jest. It was all to ascertain what mankind wished for. I learned that man gladly favors falsehood over truth. Thus I sought to fulfill their desires by shrouding the world in fog. True, there's a lot of things we don't see, and yeah, some of them we'd prefer not to. It doesn't mean everyone wants to live blindly. Izanami has it all wrong. We've got to end this. Path 6. Oh.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work. Go, Senpai!
Oh, we
Keep up
missed.
the streak! Well done!
I don't remember what the brain king was weak to.
Oh, he resists Fizz.
One enemy to go. Keep it up!
What are the odds?
What's its problem? More incoming! Go, Senpai! Keep up the streak!
The odds of missing all of those attacks in a row has to be very small. It just happened. Yeah, I've seen some of the early quests for, It's feeling. There's something past here again. Be careful, Senpai. Floor 6. The boss. All of this has been chosen by mankind, and whatever strength you possess is still within man's scope. You cannot surpass me. Learn that.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness. Oh, Senpai, that was so cool!
This is much like the Minotaur.
Yikes, it's tough! One enemy
Kind of just
to go.
testing all of our damage and stuff.
Someone finish this one off!
See if we can outlive.
I can't defeat it! Chie Senpai's been hit! Hang in there!
I wonder what power charge Hoshiuta looks like. 430 damage a hit.
All right, we
I see.
won! We did it! I leveled up! I gained a level! Yes, I leveled up!
Nice. Who'd want our world to be covered in fog? We sure don't. I know Nanako-chan and Dojima-san would agree. We're not gonna let her do whatever she wants, right, Senpai? Absolutely. I said it better myself. I wonder with the extra time we'll have now that we don't have to show off the true ending in a cutscene. Should I show a video of the very final boss, the secret boss battle? Maybe not. It leaves some things for people to find on their own. It's a New Game Plus thing, so... I know someone who has a video of it, but maybe best to just, you know, let people look it up for themselves. It's not story related, so... How are we supposed to go? I don't think it can be this room up here because those rooms can't have staircases can't have shadows in them, right? Yeah. Gotta be this way then. Yep. No, that's a chest room. Bum, 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 bum. Still thinking about how like I said it before. I'll say it after this. Oh, foolish, even if you learn of truth, people will not find joy. What is best for mankind is to return the world to the void of its origin, where they need not shy away from the truth. All that exists will be thick fog and writhing shadows, a tranquility called peace that will last forever. Everything has been wished for and chosen by mankind. I shall abide by their decision. Thick fog and writhing shadows? So it comes down to her screwing up our world. You have no idea what we're about to face. We have to stop whatever it is that Izanami has in mind. Said it at the start, and getting to the end of these big story-based games always brings out something kind of emotional in me. Feels like a long journey that's finally ending. And you just think back on everything that you did to get there. I had this same feeling long ago before I had this this little model. When I finished the game that we're gonna play next. I've had it with Persona 5. Had it twice. I even had it when I finished the when I finished something I knew was not the end of Persona 5 Royal. Hi. It's our bros. It's taking a while to get at her. Let's hurry and give her a good scare. First one to Big Baddie gets the first hit. Cough drop. Senpai, how's it going on your end? It's our last chance at this. Send this with a bang so we don't regret it later. Let you have the grand finale, Senpai. Beat the crap out of it and leave this place tomorrow with a big ol' smile on your face. This is from my mom. That old bat, she didn't have to do this. I made sure to give this to you, okay? Mom's aww. Gorgeous bento Kanji gave you. Fully restores an ally's HP. I don't know what the cough drop does. 10 SP. Those are fun little items. I am excited for what game comes next after this, though. I've talked about it before, it's not really a secret, but I'm still excited for it. You'll resist to the end, won't you? Then I shall fight for the good of mankind with all my strength. You are but a few pitted against the wishes of many. Your strength is truly astonishing, but you are the exceptions. You will soon reach the place where I am. Now, come. Like she just said, I'm sensing a strong reaction from just ahead. This really is the last battle. Keep your guard up, Senpai. Sonodori. Last floor of Yomotsu Hirasaka. What's happening? The animation draws. Welcome to the stream. What's up? Glad you could make it out. You missed a little bit, but we're in the very last dungeon ever, Persona 4 Golden. There it is. Stairway. Alright. Go home one last time. Just for nostalgia's sake, we're gonna heal up with the fox. $504 yen. Thanks, bud. Alright, actually, before that as well, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back. Sorry, wrong screen. Congratulations. It's us. Final boss. Izanami, come for you. We're finally here. Are you ready? Proceed. Yes. The final boss.
Congratulations in making it this far.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Root of all evil.
You granted certain individuals the power to enter the TVs. You created the Midnight Channel as well. And lastly, you started a rumor about the Midnight Channel to raise its public awareness. Is this correct?
All save one point. This Midnight Channel you speak of, it is indeed a device to draw hearts into this world. But it was always your individual wills that would determine what appeared on it. Humans ache to expose their suppressed sides, while the prying eyes around them are curious to see them laid bare. The want to show and the want to see. I granted a window that catered to both. That is all.
Everyone wished to know more about the people who became famous through the media, and the Midnight Channel was there to grant their wishes. Once the person they wanted to see entered the realm formed by human thought, they would appear even more clearly. I see. So that's how it worked.
Oh.
Are you saying all you did was give that initial spark to Senpai and the others, then watched things unfold? And the rumors spreading, things going wrong. We're to blame for all that's happened?
People's curiosity was at fault?
Everything was for your sake, to create the world mankind so wanted. Man struggles to understand one another. You can only truly know a finite number of people within your lifetime. But humans disregard this fact and try to know more people than is possible. Only by comparing yourself to others can you define yourselves. Thus, your ever-present anxiety. Your anxiety causes you to see only what you want to see, and believe only what you wish to believe. As I said, your desire is for a world enshrouded in fog.
Don't put words in our mouths.
I must agree that the vast majority of people are exactly as you say.
But we don't intend to live that way.
If we were fine with the world you're making, we'd never have come this far, damn it!
We'll keep searching for truth and figuring out who we are as we go on with our lives.
We all will. Together.
That's right! No more butting into our business!
We will continue to live in our world with everyone else. That's why.
We'll decide our own fate. This is gonna be easy because it's super easy, but still. This is cool and climactic.
Man, it's hazy.
Izanami.
Come on! You know we've been through way worse than this thing! This is just the send-off our leader deserves!
Hell yeah, Yosuke.
Alright, time for the grand finale!
Bum 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 bum.
Knowledge of the truth is not everything. Yet drunk with truth, you exceeded your role and became too involved. Now, learn for yourselves whose wrath you have brought down.
waiting to solve the case anymore!
Then come, sinful sons of man.
Here it is. Izanami. Do 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 do. All right, Chie, hit us with a dragon hustle. Do 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. I love this one. This is such a good theme. Robert's chewing food on Chie, or chewing soul on Chie. Nobody's weak to that, friend. Doom. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Nice. Thank you, Delone. Wow. That Sukukaja is... Oh no, that's just on me. I'm so sad we missed out on our Yoshitsune with Sukukaja. Dun, 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 dun. Doom, 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 doom. I love this theme.
Let's go!
Do, 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 do.
Come on! It's over!
Izanami seems impervious.
Do you not understand? It is impossible to defeat me.
Oh, triple dodge again. Alright, we can't do much else.
Persona!
Defense up. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be... I wonder if we get to keep that. Drop a salvation down. We gotta just keep guarding. Again, this fight is longer if you're not playing on super easy. But I don't want to play on something other than super easy. It would take a long time. And it doesn't sound super fun. And like I said, Sunbreak's gonna kick my ass enough in the coming days. At this rate, it will be impossible to defeat Izanami. What Igor and Margaret told you.
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
The Orb of Sight begins to unmask Izanami's true form.
show you my full splendor.
This theme.
I am a god. I'll teach you the truth of your minuscule existences.
This battle will determine our future.
We've made it this far. We can't lose now.
You cannot defeat me with strength alone. Soon, you will understand.
Look out! We've never seen anything like her.
It's gotten serious. Could have made Dolans, but this is fitting as to the legend of Izanagi and Izanami, because I believe that
It's over.
the story of Izanagi and Izanami is very, very similar to the Greek tale of Orpheus.
The stage is already set for your demise. I'll end your lives here.
She gets 2 turns, by the way. Okay. Defense down.
Senpai, your defense has been lowered.
Let's go!
Because I believe how the story goes is that it's very similar. Izanagi was trying to get Izanami back, and then he found out that Izanami was a skeleton, or something like that. I don't like that.
Persona!
Yukiko-senpai, your agility is down.
All yours!
Don't quote me on that. I'm not exactly well versed in the myth of these two, but I believe that's what it is.
Chie-senpai, your defense is down. Persona!
I mean, I got the time. I can look it up. Dagnataire. Oh no, they're brother and sister. That's right. Okay.
I'll look it up later. We have a fight to do. We're almost done, though. Again, this fight takes so much longer on any other difficulty.
Yukiko-senpai, your agility is down.
Izanagi and Izanami or Izanagi is very
Chie-senpai,
difficult.
your defense is down. Persona!
Makes sense for the final boss.
Goodbye. Accept the reality of your death.
No! Chie-senpai!
Curse of Death lures Chie.
Not you! Yukiko-senpai! No!
Just me and Naoto left. That's it.
Senpai, your agility has been lowered.
We have won.
Don't give in! Please get back up!
It's unfortunate that our battle must end this way.
No, get up! We came so far!
Your consciousness is fading. Is this where you will fall? Before a powerful enemy? You hear someone's voice.
What's the matter? Isn't it too early to give up? You taught me what a family truly is. I had my hands full just with Nanako when you came rolling in. I wasn't sure what to do. But then again, I can get back up as many times as I need to with you two with me. However painful it gets, I'll just grit my teeth. I'll get up as many times as I have to for you two. My father can be pretty stupid that way, huh?
Don't go, partner. Everything inside me changed after I met you. I'm glad we met. I wouldn't have made it this far if I hadn't done it alongside you. You can't let it end this way, right? You can keep going. Right, partner?
No! Don't leave me! I'm scared. I'm such a stubborn, two-faced coward. But you understood me. That's why I can become as strong as I need to be. Hey, can you hear me? Don't close your eyes yet. I'll give you our strength. You're our last hope. Please, get back up, just once more.
Senpai, how much longer are you gonna just lie there? I mean, like that senpai? Not the kind of guy who can let it drop like this. That ain't the senpai I look up to. Get back up. Just one more time. Let me protect you.
Senpai, thanks. I'm glad I came to this town. When I think back on all the fun I had with you, Senpai, please stand up just one more time. We'll be your strength.
Can't let it down, huh?
Senpai, if you stay down, I won't forgive you. You gave me a reason for me to stay just as I am. For someone like you to leave me in the dark halfway like this. Please stand up, just once more. Let's fight this together. Never fear. We're always together.
Let us worry about you for once. You don't have to shoulder the entire burden by yourself.
That's Yosuke's voice actor.
We're right there with you. A couple of morons waiting to prop you up. Come on. You can stand, right?
You idiot! Always insisting on doing everything yourself. Some things you can only do because you're not alone. It doesn't matter if it's a boyfriend, a friend, or family, you'll always have to part someday. But our bonds mean we never truly have to say farewell.
I'm sorry I can't be there to support you in your hour of need. Life. It's filled with so many things that are dirty, grotesque, and painful. There's no way you can stand it alone. But no one is truly alone in this world. You know that, since you've protected those precious to you, right? Come on. People are waiting for you.
Thanks, mister. To tell the truth, to be brave, to stand up again, to believe. You taught me all those things. You have to believe that you're not alone either, mister.
Man, you're so cruel. You made me take responsibility for my sins, but you're gonna let this bitch take you down like this? That's hilarious. Get up. You're not like me, right?
I'm right, Adachi.
I'll protect you, Sensei. You gave me my life. You're important to me. I'm not alone anymore. And neither are you, Sensei. I'm sure together we can do things that no one could do alone.
Hey, big bro. Are you gonna leave me behind?
Oh no.
I'll be a good girl.
Oh.
So don't go. I don't want you to go.
Oh.
Big bro.
Can you hear everyone's voices? The people do not wish for a world enveloped in fog. There are times when they'll stop and think they can't go another step. But everyone desperately pushes on. Please, grant everyone's wishes. Bring light to people's hearts. Please get up. Just once more.
Murray. She's not gonna take us down. The hearts of those you form the deepest bonds with become your strength. Izanagi has transfigured into Izanagi no Okami. It's not gonna work.
Impossible! Can the will of so few surpass the will of all mankind?
Stood the attack.
How can your powers rival mine?
It's not gonna get me.
Why? Why don't you understand? It's impossible for humans to grasp the truth with their own hands.
That's what you think. Myriad truths. No more.
This can't be. How could I be defeated? How am I the one to disappear? Instead of the endless struggle, wouldn't it be easier to wrap oneself in lies and live in blissful ignorance?
They do all of these true end things so well. It's amazing.
How many times do we have to tell you? The hell with that shit!
Stop assuming you know us.
Very well. Then try and live your way. Power enough to erase my existence. You have already exceeded what I thought humanity to be capable of. You have lifted the fog in this world, as well as the fog in your own. And whether that will lead to happiness or not, rests upon your shoulders. Children of man, well done.
See you later.
All right, we did it!
Thank goodness. It's really over now.
Yep, this time it's all over!
It seems this is more like a beginning for us, though.
Well, now we've got no regrets for tomorrow.
Friends that you can believe in, and the many people you have come to understand. Strong heart bond to others, trying to ascertain the truth. A firm belief in grasping the truth with your own hands without being misled or deceived. The power of these things has brought judgment down on what deceived mankind, opening the doors to a new tomorrow. Oh, Marie.
Welcome back. Everything's finally over. You really are incredible. I'm no match for you. You just fought the other me that split from my personality. The two Sagiri, the other me, and the me that is speaking with you right now. They were all originally one within me. But there was nothing I could have done without my powers. If not for you, I would have disappeared along with the fog when the hollow forest vanished. Thank you so much. You saved everything. I'll be all right. The fragments you defeated have returned to me, and will soon become one. My name is Izanami no Mikoto, the fertile will that protects those who live in this land and fulfills their wishes. I will not forget you. Please do not forget. I am always by your side.
Thanks, Marie. Margaret? Igor?
How marvelous. You have driven back a godly being and brought about a new world. This will be the last time we summon you here.
Soon, the fog will lift, and our destination will be visible. We will be arriving shortly.
This journey was a fruitful one, worthy of marking a turning point in your destiny. Many a time along the way did the fog of lies prevent you from moving forth. Yet in every instance, you overcame the temptation of easy exits and false terminals. In forging bonds with those precious to you, you moved closer to the truth, one step at a time. And my heart danced with delight to see you succeed. I am most honored to have borne witness to such a wondrous journey.
Our destination is close at hand now.
Well then, we have finally come to your journey's true end. Our contract has been fulfilled. My own duties end here as well. You were truly a remarkable
guest. Have arrived.
Now, go forth and see with your own eyes. See the world you have won. The bright, magnificent future.
Thank you, Igor. Margaret?
is nice. It feels kind of nostalgic.
I know this place. This scenery. A long, long time ago, everywhere in this world used to look like this.
So this is the world inside people's hearts.
How beautiful. Truly beautiful.
It feels nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Town's fog and the fog from the other world have all been cleared. The human heart has the strength to shine through the clouds of lies and uncertainty. You and your friends were able to prove that fact. And that will remain true until the end of time.
Yo. Well, this is it.
You really are leaving, huh? It hasn't really hit me yet. No more senpai from tomorrow on!
Oh, Rise.
Hey, quit crying. It's way too soon for that.
Anji.
But...
Jeez. That stuff's kind of contagious, you know?
Aww.
You gotta put on a good face for senpai.
Big bro?
Don't worry, Nanako.
I don't want you to go away!
Nanako. Nanako.
Nanako. Didn't you promise that you wouldn't cry?
Aw, don't blame her.
Building a case against Adachi is going pretty smoothly. After all, he's made a full confession to his crimes. There haven't been any more incidents since then. Inaba's finally back to its normal, peaceful self. And Nanako's better now too. I couldn't ask for anything more. Thanks for everything. To me, you're just as much a part of this family as Nanako. I'm really glad you came to stay with us.
Sensei, I finally found a place for me. That's why I'm going back over there. To make sure it never goes wrong again, I'm going to protect that world from now on. I can finally be proud and say,
Steady.
That world is where I belong.
Man, senpai. This town's gonna feel empty without you.
How cruel! Were you even listening?
We can see you anytime we want, you dork.
Like you'll be gone long. Soon as you start craving something like ice cream, you'll be back in a flash.
Come on, my honeys. Bluffing that way isn't very cute, you know.
You're just gonna be going in and out of the TV at Juness. How's that different from what you've been doing?
Good point.
I can't quite decide what to do. At first, I only planned on staying here until the case was completely closed. Maybe I should stick to my original plan and take the train back with you, Senpai.
I wouldn't be against that.
Kidding, of course.
But I know.
I couldn't do something like that. It's not as though we'll never see each other again. Feel free to call me anytime, even if there isn't a case to solve.
I don't feel like saying goodbye either. Hey, you got any
Don't
plans
say
during the long
goodbyes.
holiday in May? If you're free, come over and visit.
See you later.
With no mysteries to solve, we can have some real fun.
I'll make reservations now so that we can stay in my family's inn.
Ooh, I can get my revenge for that night. Our surprise sneak attack will work for sure this time.
Don't bring that up, you stupid bear! Hey, what happened to going back to that world?
That has nothing to do with this. It's entirely different.
God damn, Teddy.
That reminds me, she's not here. I would have thought that she would come today at least.
Three is...
Oh yeah, I haven't seen her
Complicated.
ever since. Is she doing okay?
Be sure she's fine.
Pretty sure. So you haven't seen her either then? Well, as long as she's doing well, that's okay.
But that's all.
But back to a serious note, she should have at least shown up here since this is the last time we'll see you.
That's not true.
This isn't the last time, stupid moronji.
Why do you have to say things like that too?
You deserved it.
It's almost time. You better get on the train.
Come back anytime you want. We can eat ramen again.
Me and Daisuke will definitely come crash at your place someday.
As soon as I can look out for myself, I'll go see you.
Or there were more than that. Whatever.
Well, see ya.
See you around.
Good luck over there, too.
If anything happens on your end, we'll come running.
Until we meet again, Senpai.
Senpai, I'll be waiting for you.
See ya. Take care.
I'll be looking forward to seeing you again.
Well, be careful.
I'll see you, Big Bro. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank you for everything. Stay with
Aw, Yukiko.
You'll always be my sensei forever!
Please don't forget about us over there. I love you, Senpai.
I'll do my best. You better not run away too, Senpai.
I'll always remember our time together.
Distance doesn't matter to us! Even if we're separated, we're still friends! See you again, Sensei!
Goodbye, 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 goodbye. So ended our time in Inaba.
He's really gone.
It's sad that he won't be around, but we will be okay, right guys?
Doesn't matter how far apart we are. The bonds we've made will remain strong. Everyone's heart is connected to the people they know and trust. It's those bonds that let us all search for our purpose in life. As long as it's a purpose you believe in, there will always be someone who can help you fulfill it. You, me, and everyone else, there are no barriers. Our hearts are one, right, Sensei?
Absolutely. What day are we coming back on? What day are we going forward to, I suppose I should say. Did you look at that? Summer vacation. Town doesn't seem to have changed at all since last time.
I have seen the light! I've learned the most important lesson from the events last
Matame.
year.
Man you've seen before is delivering a passionate address to the crowd.
Unfortunately, this world is full of things meant to deceive people. The things you do in pursuit of justice may actually be a terrible mistake. One man is not enough to judge these things. It was a group of boys and girls who taught me that. In their spirit, I want to join hands with all of you to rethink this town's future. I want Inaba to be a town free from deceit and distractions that keep you from focusing on the things most important to you.
Hey kid, do you know who that is?
Yes.
He was arrested during those terrible murders last year, right? And now he's running for mayor. That was a surprise.
Namatame.
He's so passionate, though. At first, no one wanted to go near him, but look at him now. I've been to a few of his speeches.
I think he might be a pretty nice guy.
He's a good guy.
If we
Got a
can
good head
all
on his
work
shoulders.
together on this and not get so sidetracked by passing trends, this town will regain its former glory. So please, lend me your strength. Please.
Onatame's speech continues. Nobody seems to be here to welcome you. Decide to go to the Tojima residence. Didn't change a bit. There's no answer. The front door is locked. They seem to be away. Decide to call Dojima.
Hello? Oh, it's you, huh? Oh yeah, you're coming over. Was that today? Sorry, but my hands are tied right now. Why don't you call one of your friends and hang out with them for a bit? I'll see you later.
Dojima seems busy. Decide to call Yosuke. Yosuke isn't answering either. Did something happen? Where is everyone? Inaba Central Shopping District. You don't see anyone you know.
Hey, what do you think of beefsteak onigiri? We can freeze it and sell it nationwide through amazing commodities.
I don't know. Those are handmade, aren't they? I don't think we can mass produce them. On the other hand, maybe limited quantities and handmade are good selling points that could revitalize this town.
I thought of moving away once, but I don't think I could bear to be away from here.
I understand completely. This is where we were born and raised. We'll
That's
have
Margaret.
to work together if we don't want it to fall apart.
Great news! Junes said we'll have their full cooperation!
Yes! Good thing we went to talk with them. If only we'd done it sooner.
But what are we supposed to sell in a locally produced goods section? I guess the steak kebabs are good, but what other stuff is there?
plenty
We're not
of stuff.
famous for anything else.
Give me anything, you half-wit. Vegetables, fish, even ramen.
That's Dojima doing
As long as it's something we put our backs into, it'll sell like hotcakes. You gotta work hard so you don't embarrass Junes. We can't be weak now.
Shopping District is coming alive. Decide to go to Junes. Junes Food Court. You don't see anyone you know. Or so you think.
Ow, you're going to give us away, idiot! Only because you were slow. Slow like a jar of molasses.
Mall
Shut up,
asses.
he's going to hear.
I already heard.
Ah, we blew it. Oh well, here goes. 1, 2. Wah! Bah! It's a bear!
No, it's not.
What are you guys doing? This isn't anything like we planned. And what's with the bah? It's a bear? Oh, you make it sound like we're the ones getting ambushed.
I knew we'd run into snags.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Senpai! You're here! Did you miss me?
We heard you were coming, so we planned a little surprise. I mean, things got kind of nuts when you last visited in May. We thought instead of you coming to each of our houses,
we did
we'd
go back
spice
in
things
May.
up this time.
Yeah, and we thought you'd miss us a little if you couldn't find any of us.
It didn't go quite like we planned, but it's been a while,
Kanji.
Senpai.
Looking good.
Were you surprised?
Yukiko. Surprise. Yeah.
You were? Success!
There it is.
Sorry, she laughs for even less reason than before.
Ooh, so
Oh, hey, Senpai. How do I look?
A true
Did you
idol.
think I was someone else? Is your heart melting?
Oh, come on. You know who's changed more than anybody else here.
Oh, Ganji. And Naoto.
Yeah. Will you asshats lay off?
Blow
You're getting a
ups.
little rude there.
Sads.
Well, we have all changed a little.
Yeah, it looks
None of
about
us
the
can
same.
remain in stasis forever.
Naoto got so mature. Yukiko looks like a mom.
Stop laughing already.
None of us want to be the guy who's always talking about how great things were back in the day. As
We
long as
kicked
we're
ass
all
back in
here
the day,
keeping
though.
an eye out for each other, we can change.
Yosuke's still a show-off. Not me, though. I'm different now. Why, I've powered up so much that I'm probably a grizzly bear.
I don't believe you.
Huh. Sounds powerful. I'll stick you with all the manual labor then.
Nothing's changed.
Oh, hi. It's me.
Got the mom laugh. Yeah. Still, were you in on it, Dojima?
Don't say that to a detective. Now give me a break. They forced me to act like I wasn't home. I'm a pro when it comes to seeing through a lie, but when I'm the one who has to put on an act, I don't last 5 seconds. Anyway, bring them all back here. I've got a good meal waiting.
Perfect. Told everyone that Dojima is waiting.
Oh, really? Let's eat.
Hey, Kanji, this is to celebrate Senpai coming back.
Shut up, I know.
Just had to go to the Dojima residence with the others. Wonder what Nanako looks like now. It's been a little bit. Thanks, Jay.
So good.
Jay Senpai, that's your second one. We get one each, remember?
You kids sure eat a lot. I thought I might have ordered too much, but look at you, plowing through it already.
Sorry about that, and thanks. Isn't Nanako-chan here? I'd hate to eat her share too.
She's at piano lessons.
Piano
Don't worry,
lessons?
I set hers aside. Oh, didn't I tell you? Yeah, Nanako started learning the piano. She should be back any time now. I'm sure she'll be rushing home. Ever since she found out you'd be back, it's all she's talked about.
Aww. Dojima's laughing. How have you been?
Me? Well, my injuries are healing. Apart from that, I've been slowly moving on, bit by bit. Actually, I came across some information about an old hit-and-run incident. The victim was Chisato Dojima, my wife. I've been chasing dead ends and false leads for so long, but I think I'm finally getting close to the truth. Just when I thought I'd keep my personal feelings separate from my job.
Oh, well.
It's strange. Though, it's thanks to you that I was able to draw that line in the first place. Thank you.
What happened with last year's cases?
Oh, that? Well, I don't know if you heard already, but Namatame got released on lack of evidence.
He's running for mayor now.
I can't tell you too much, but basically no one could reproduce his supposed methods, not even Namatame himself. He was very insistent on the details of his crimes, but a diary isn't enough
We
evidence
helped
to
free
build a case
Namatame
on.
then.
He came to me to apologize, but I told him he should come up with his own way to make up for it. He said he was going to run for mayor. I don't know how serious he was about that.
Oh, so that was Namatame-san giving those speeches.
Oh yeah, and I went to see Adachi.
What happened to him?
Were you the one to interrogate him?
No.
No, I was
Conflict of interest.
I couldn't be. We were too close. But he was indicted. It was probably just circumstantial evidence, but he said a lot of things only the real killer could know. After they set a trial date for him, I was able to go see him.
I see.
They say he's a model prisoner.
I believe it.
The bastard says he gets better treatment behind bars than he did when he was working with me. Huh. Next time when I go see him, I'll bring him a cheap cabbage.
Dojima looks happy.
I'm home.
Nanako!
Dad, is Big Bro? Big Bro!
Surprise, Nanako?
Nanako.
Welcome home, Nana-chan.
Teddy too? And Rise-chan! Everyone's here!
I'm learning piano now, and I've been a good girl.
Proud of you.
I'll play for you sometime.
I didn't think she'd ask to start piano lessons. Like mother, like daughter, I guess. Chisato was a piano teacher, but Nanako's pretty good herself. At first, I didn't even want to hear the word piano. Now that she wants to learn, I gotta get over it.
I remember what my mom played. I'm gonna play it for you, Dad.
Oh, Dojima's gonna cry.
Dad, the weather report's on.
And now, the weather. It was nice and sunny today, but what will it look like after that? Take it away, Mariko.
Hello, Mariko Kasumi here. We've been having a lot of rain recently.
Mariko.
So starting today, I'm gonna make it sunny. I mean, after all that rain, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about any water shortages this summer. And besides, someone's visiting. I can't have it rain while he's here, so I'm gonna keep it sunny for a while.
Mariko? Mariko, please calm down.
Oh, but if it gets too hot, then some rain should be fine. He should tell
what a
me
character.
whenever he wants it different, and I'll change it. Just like that.
Weather forecaster is Marie.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
She's been coming here a lot. She's famous now.
How'd she get so popular so fast? What was the station thinking? Her stage name's so boring, too.
A little jealous.
This girl will decide tomorrow's weather.
Literal
right?
weather girl.
Whenever she says it's gonna be sunny, the sun comes out.
In her case, maybe.
Yeah. In her case, she
Thanks,
definitely
Mariko.
decides the
Tell
weather.
our viewers goodbye.
I hope you all have a good day tomorrow. Remember, the more you put in, the more you get out.
That's so not like her.
I see that weather girl a lot. The younger ones at the station tell me they feel motivated whenever she does that.
Not surprised.
I feel it a little myself, to be honest. Well, I'm just glad the weird fog is gone. Now we don't have to obsess over the weather report.
It is really great, though. Everyone in town is more motivated.
Yeah, people have so much energy now.
You're right. It doesn't wear you down walking through town anymore. Not like last year.
Did a whole lot of
Everyone has
good.
a more positive outlook on life than when I first came.
It shows people can change. For better or worse, I guess. Depends on your perspective. After the fog lifted, I'm sure people just realized that it's a lot brighter when your eyes are open. There's a lot we'd rather not see. A lot of grime in the human heart. But if you close your eyes to everything, you can't even see the people close to you. How can you be happy like that? The only thing to do, really, is to keep marching on. Straight ahead.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I'm rambling, aren't I? Guess I had more to drink than I thought. Oh yeah, Nanako, didn't you say there was something you wanted to tell him when he came home?
Your cooking is barely food, Chie.
Hey, shut up!
What about mine?
It's cold, Yosuke. I could have made something too.
Please don't.
What was that? I can cook if I put my mind to it. So can I.
That's...
Gotcha.
What?
Got it?
Hell yeah!
Well then. 1 and...
It's good to see you, Senpai.
Kanji, it was welcome back. How could you mess that up?
Hey, just shut up, all right? I just got stage fright.
I figured someone would blow it.
This group. Well, that's that. Our Persona 4 Golden adventure is complete. This is called Nevermore, by the way. Oh, I love Persona music. I love it so much. I don't know the lyric. I don't have much to add. This is just... I have a huge smile on my face the entire time. I love this game. I really, really love this game. I'm not gonna try anymore. All the little cutscenes. Worry. Looking at it, we also could have, I think in New Game Plus, the way you face the secret boss is you go to UNAS, but instead of going to Himotsu Hirasaka, go to Heaven, and you traverse Heaven once more. beautiful credit sequence. Atlas, that was beautiful as always. That's the true ending of Persona 4 Golden. Hey, we got Marie in the photo. Look at Kanji. Teddy's changed. Teddy and Chie changed very little. So this is New Game Plus. I'm gonna make it right here. The great series. We're not done yet, Aaron. We got a couple things to do. Got a couple things to do. Namely, we have 2 endings, one of which I have available for you right now. "12/3. You might remember this date. So, 12/3 was an important day in the case.
Hey, here's a story about the fog.
Alright, I know exactly where we're gonna skip to. There's a lot of dialogue through this day. So, you remember, December 12th...
I'm sure you're...
was, a very important day. This was... We were trying to get information to get into... to find out who the true killer was.
If we're...
And then... we find out that Nanako is in very critical condition and we have to go to the hospital. So much stuff. 12/3 was very important. Turning point in the case. In a good end, you remember we founded the Seekers of Truth, social link. But what would have happened on that day if we had instead made a wrong choice?
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse. The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Alright.
Come on.
So. Nanako-chan's condition gets worse. Dojima, still injured from the car accident. It's very, very furious. And we, as a group, minus Teddy. Teddy was not there. Alright. Sorry, I have to get to this point. There's so much dialogue. And then we find out that charges against Namatame would not stick. Which makes us very upset. Nanako-chan, family here. This is where Nanako dies.
Daddy.
And
Nanako-chan.
This is the moment. Dojima finds out that Namatame is in the same ward of the hospital. And he goes on a mission. can't believe this was several episodes ago. It's... And... right there. So this was, again, a day. Tensions were very high. Everybody was upset, and everybody thought Namatame was the killer. Namatame's in the same hospital ward.
Tojima.
So we all think Tojima's coming to kill Namatame. Here's Teddy. This is where Teddy disappears.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world. Call a doctor! Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
No guards at the hospital room.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
Yeah.
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right.
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
Trying to escape, huh?
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow.
No.
So this is
Come to
explained
think of
as
it,
well.
Namatame never faced his other
Because
self.
Amano Sagiri was
and
inside
we didn't witness
of
his shadow
Namatame.
returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault.
And this was what everybody wanted to see.
Can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law. I won't ever forgive what you did.
This... please, stop!
Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you?
Kanji.
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop. He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand.
So, what happens when cooler heads don't prevail?
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but... What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But... Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Just push him inside?
If any of you want no
In the
part
good
in this,
ending,
just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you
stepped
to
back,
stay.
and we thought about what might
As for
happen.
me,
We
nothing
thought about
can
what
make
could
me
be the
forgive
true
this
case and some of the inconsistencies possible.
Before we do this,
If we
I want
don't
to hear what you
do
think.
that,
What do you want to do, leader?
push him in.
Yeah. We'll end this here and now.
Wait a second! Do you really understand what you're about to do? It's the
We're
exact
seeing red.
same thing Namatame's been doing. I hate the guy too, but you really want to go that far?
Is getting revenge the right thing to do?
What is
but
the right
if we
thing
don't
to
do
do?
anything, he might... I don't know anymore.
Are you sure about this?
Do it.
You really mean it? There's no other way?
What about you guys? Remember, there's no need to stay if you don't want to.
I'll stay.
Me too. I won't be the only one to walk out on this. I'd only suffer more that way. If this is what we've decided, I'll stick with it to the end.
Me too. No matter how we end it, I want to witness it.
Alright, Namatame. The other world that caused all this to happen will surely take care of the rest. The case will be closed by the shadow that will appear from Namatame. With this, everything has come to an end. You should go back to Nanako.
Nanako-chan.
We avenged you, Nanako-chan, but I guess you wouldn't be too happy about that. You're such a kind girl.
Where's Teddy?
Hey, where's Teddy? Did he go home?
Teddy has disappeared, leaving a note behind.
I'm going back to my own world. It's not easy to live there now, but it's my reality. I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well, goodbye.
Also not Amano Sagiri, the other Sagiri. Everyone avoided talking about the case and waited for the severe winter to end. And so, time passed. March 20th. Oh no. Yeah, actually. March 21st, the day we leave. The town covered in fog. The petals that were falling here as well. Spring has come once again to Inaba. Dojima residence. No Nanako.
And now, a story on the serial kidnapping and murder case that shook the town of Inaba. Police have released the identity of the suspect, who was confirmed dead after escaping the hospital as Taro Namatame. Ruling his death a suicide, the police have closed their investigation. However, police have yet to announce the cause of death for either the victims or the suspect himself. Several criminologists have raised questions over how his alleged crimes were committed. It seems that though this case has come to an official end, many of its mysteries will remain forever unsolved. Up next is our fog forecast for today.
Fog is still covering the town, but it should soften somewhat this week with the coming of spring. Today and tomorrow, we'll see fairly light amounts of fog as usual. Saturation from then on is still to be
The
determined.
murder and then absolutely nothing happened for 3 months. The end. Also, hey, hey Manji, welcome to the stream. You missed the true end.
It's almost time for your train. Are you ready to go?
Yep.
Starting tomorrow, I'll be all by myself in this house.
Or Dojima.
It's gonna be lonely.
He suffers the worst out of this
one. Feel free to come
one.
visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me.
He absolutely suffers the worst from the bad end.
Hey, if there was evil in the world that had to be dealt with, but no one would step up to see justice done, it might fall to the closest person at hand to bear the burden of punishing them, don't you think?
Yeah. So.
Maybe so. Huh.
He knows.
Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station. Come on. Hey. Thanks.
He knows. He suffers the worst in this one. Look at the fog.
You really are leaving us. You know, it was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring without
Job
you
committing the
around,
murder you
Senpai.
totally didn't commit. Yeah.
Visit, won't you?
We'll come immediately if anything happens on your end. Be sure to take good care of yourself.
Take care. Keep in touch, okay? I'll reserve a room
Even
for
the
you
friendships have fractured.
next time you come.
Well, I'll see ya. You really helped us out with
Friendships
lots of
get
stuff.
tough, you know, when you're
Thanks,
hiding a murder together. And Nanako has died. And the fog has not ceased. You have not found any truth in this ending. There is no truth to be had. There is just loss, tragedy, and delusion. This is a bad end. If we had not controlled our temper on the 3rd, this would be the ending we would experience. We get to hear the song, the corridor song, which played in Yomotsu Hirasaka. This is what happens when you let delusions and the need for an easy answer rule your decision-making. He said in the true ending, you step back, you consider inconsistencies, and you think more about what the TV world is. In doing so, you realize Namatame is not at fault. you instead realize that it is the fault of Toru Adachi, who is then being manipulated by Amano Sagiri. A very somber ending. It's one of those endings that is very tough to deal with. And that's not... to play a little spoiler, the next game we play, there's gonna be some tough endings. There's gonna be some real tough endings. This is a little taste of what those tough endings are like, but also what you can learn from them. Yes, I will be doing a little announcement as to what the next long-form game we're going to be streaming is. I've talked about it before. It's not a surprise. It's not really a surprise unless unless you haven't been paying any attention at all, I think. I've played it before. You can still find the streams somewhere on this channel. But yes, there are tough endings in that game. We will see all of them, and we will see the wonderful endings. But that is something we'll experience after. I'll talk a bit more about that after we see another ending that Persona 4 Golden has to offer. I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna look that up too, because I originally just planned for the Accomplice ending at this, but I want to find out what the ending where you don't face Izanami is. All right. The music is really somber. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, like I said, there are good lessons to be learned from these games. You can learn a bit. Understand. Kazuma Kaneko gets credit in this, I forgot. His designs are iconic. Absolutely iconic demon designs. Kazuma Kaneko. He is much beloved by the Persona SMT community. Same with Shoji Meguro. They are cornerstones of this franchise, and they have defined so much of it. I'd say Lotus Juice particularly actually is a defining character in defining production part of Persona particularly, not really SMT, but definitely Lotus Juice is very, very big for SMT. These are all the Japanese voice actors. Isamu Tanonaka. I don't recognize... that's right, we saw Chihiro. I forgot that, you know... I don't know if they already went through the English voice actors. There's a lot of really, really good... Oh, Shihoko Harada. Benjamin Franklin, lyricist. There it is. Valerie Aram. Still Madrigal. Special thanks. Entertainment Japan. Localization. God, there's so many. There's so many. They did a really incredible job with this, considering they took a PSP title and ramped it up to really amazing running, to really amazing things on a PC. All rights reserved. There is no epilogue for this, I don't think. No epilogue at all. Just a bad ending. And you can actually start a New Game Plus from that. However, that's all the things in the actual game we have, in the actual, like, game file that we have to do. So, let me hop over here and get some things prepared. That's all stuff I've seen. True ending, new epilogue, and credits. Yes, okay. Persona 4 Golden normal ending. Because I want to show this one off. Okay, alright. So this video, actually I'll just show it when I get the... I gotta disconnect the controller. 1 second. Oh, come on, here we go. Alright. Over here. It's up onto the side of the screen. Alright, so this is the normal ending. Oh, I need to resize this one. And I would like to say this video is by Random Plucks. I will update the description to link this video down there. Say goodbye to all the people you pray to your house and return to. So this is if we say yes. I'm not logged into any account, so liking won't matter.
Yo. Well, this is it.
You really are leaving, huh? It hasn't really hit me yet.
No more senpai.
I think this is about the same. So yeah, this...
Big bro? I don't want you to go away.
Nanako.
So...
Fashion back to its normal. They have pretty smoothly. After all, he's made a full confession to his crimes. There haven't been any more incidents since then. Inaba's finally back to its normal, peaceful self. And Nanako's better now too. I couldn't ask for anything more. Thanks for everything. To me, you're just as much a part of this family as Nanako. I'm really glad you came to stay with us.
We'll always be here. Come back anytime you want.
I'll be at Junes too. I'm gonna keep working there and living at Yosuke's place.
But Teddy doesn't go back to the TV world. He doesn't say he's going to.
Reigning over the store as Junes's idol. Pretty cool, eh, baby?
Hell no. Junes doesn't need an idol.
Got that right.
But you know, I am a little worried about the other world.
That world still exists, even now. There is no longer anyone deliberately using it for evil, but we have no assurance that it won't happen again. If it does, Senpai, we'll expect your full cooperation.
Naoto-kun! Don't even joke about that!
Sorry, Chie, it's gonna happen though.
It's almost time. You better get on the train.
So yeah. With Izanami not taken out,
Come back anytime you want. We can eat ramen.
we have no guarantee
Daisuke will definitely come crash at your place
that she won't send someone
If
else.
anything happens, you can always come back here. I'll be waiting for you.
So we get to hear these two.
Thanks for everything. Please take care.
We never talked to Naoki.
I can look out for myself.
We did not establish a social link with Naoki at all. That's Saki's brother. He is the Hanged Man Arcana.
Well, see ya.
Good luck over there, too.
If anything happens on your end, we'll come running.
Until we meet again, Senpai.
Senpai, I'll be waiting for you.
See ya. Take care.
I'll be looking forward to seeing you again.
Well, be careful.
I'll see you, Big Bro. Bye-bye.
Makes me wonder, is there any assurance that Narukami can meet with the gang if he goes in the TV world from cities away? I think they kind of explain that in that, the places aren't connected. So, you see it in the Hollow Forest era part. When they go into the TV at Junes, they cannot detect the Hollow Forest. So, it's not exactly linked like that. So I don't think it would be possible, though. Get a little bit more here. But then, it's the same credits. You don't get an epilogue. You're getting the normal ending, you do not get an epilogue. Alright. Now, this is an ending that is somewhat difficult to achieve. You have to do very specific things. And through the normal course of a playthrough, you would not be doing these specific things because it takes a long time. And this results in a bad ending? Yeah. This video, Johnny Awesome. I want to take a brief second. I love Johnny Awesome. Legitimately, I didn't mention it when I've talked about it before. Like, actually one of my inspirations to do this. One of the first people whose content I watched. He's the reason I got into the SMT games. He's awesome. Please check him out. His link is in the description right now. Go check him out. He's great. He's funny. Alright. The accomplice ending. So, if you did specific things and push Namatame into the TV, this looked like the bad ending. Yes, okay. Tomorrow's the day you go home. Really red thing to not tell your friends about Adachi. Okay, actually, I need to introduce this then, if that's where we're starting at. Accomplice ending. Persona 4. So, the accomplice ending is, you basically, it says what it is, you team up with Adachi. So, you start the Jester link. Pursue the social link normally. 7, you do the dungeon. December 5th. Players must then select Protect Adachi, which means you do not tell the other party members. So, we did that. So the third, you don't push Namatame into the TV. From the 3rd onto the 5th, when you're exploring who the true culprit could be, figure out that it is Adachi. But remember, we had the option to not tell anyone. And from that, you fast forward right to March 20th. Then you go see Adachi. Inaba Police Station interrogation room.
Sorry, were you waiting long? Man, things have been so busy. I've been putting in a crazy amount of overtime. Well, anyway, what's with the sudden visit? Can I help you with something?
Did you do it?
Do what? Me? Kill Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi? What's this about? Are you serious? Oh, come on. Even if you're kidding, this is a pretty bad joke. Did you forget? You're the ones who brought Namatame in. Oh, I get it. You're still playing detective. Okay. Say I am the culprit. What did you come here to do? Convince me to turn myself in?
Nope.
So, what? Are you trying to blackmail me?
Nope. Who would believe me?
Well, listen up. Unlike you, we police aren't made of time. We still haven't even cleaned up Namatame's mess. Besides, you don't have any proof that I did it. Well, are you gonna keep playing detective?
I'm on your side, Adachi.
You're on my side? Are you trying to be the hero or something? No, wait. You're saying you're on the killer's side. In front of a police officer. Do you understand what that means?
Yes.
I see. Wait here a sec. Do you remember this? It's the threatening letter that got sent to your house. I accidentally forgot to forward it over to forensics. I'm sure it was just a prank, but maybe it was connected to the murders. Who knows? This might be the piece of evidence that could turn this whole case upside down. The real killer wouldn't want the police to have this. But you're with me, right? So if I'm the real killer, and you're with me, then that makes you my partner in crime. Isn't that right?
The lighter.
If I send this to forensics, they might pull some evidence off it. Maybe a clue to capturing the real killer. You, your friends, and Dojima-san have all been busting your asses for a whole year to solve this case. It's a damn shame that no one's caught the real killer yet.
Damn shame, huh?
Well?
Adachi is staring at you. If you burn the letter, you will destroy the one piece of proof that exists. It would be a betrayal of everything that happened over the last year. Will you burn the letter? Set fire to the letter. A burning smell permeates the room.
You actually did it! Do you understand what you just did? You destroyed evidence. That's a crime, you know? Now, this little incident is covered up forever. All because of you.
Yep.
And it's the police's duty to keep tabs on those who've committed crimes.
You can hear his happy voice from your cell phone.
If you get calls from this number, you better pick up. There's no use changing your number. Don't underestimate the Japanese police. It's easy to track you down.
You obtained Adachi's number. Adachi is laughing. Your decision was monstrous, but there can be no turning back now. I feel a strong bond between you and Adachi. And that's how you max the Jester. By burning the one piece of evidence that would solve the case. And lead you to Adachi as the true killer. Social link go. Persona's still the same. Magatsu Izanagi. Arguably a worse ending than the bad ending. I don't know which one is worse. I haven't really considered which one might be worse. This one is probably the worst because not only did you make the wrong decision, you deliberately made the wrong decision.
You want to find the truth without being swayed by the voices of society. But the truth is a sinister thing. It seems like something absolute, yet it exists in everyone's hearts. For you, this was the truth. Well, I'm going back, so be careful on your way home. The fog is getting thicker and thicker after all. Goodbye, partner.
Partner. There's no turning back now. Fog outside is thick. You have to go home early.
Now, a follow-up report on the serial kidnapping and murder case that shook Inaba last year. Defendant Taro Namatame has confessed to committing the multiple kidnappings that previously seemed irrelevant. However, he continues to flatly deny his involvement in the first two murders. With so much unknown regarding his motives and methods, many are hoping his trial will shed some light on these mysteries. Up next is our fog forecast for today.
Fog is still covering the town, but it should soften somewhat this week with the
not
coming
gone
of
away.
spring. Today and tomorrow we'll see fairly light amounts of fog as usual. Saturation from then on is still to be determined. If you have travel plans, please be mindful of visibility conditions.
Still no Nanako.
It's almost time for your train. You ready to go? Too bad Nanako couldn't leave
Oh
the
no,
hospital. In time
she's
to
still
say
in the
goodbye.
hospital.
A little more
Okay.
time, and maybe she could have come outside. Feel free to come visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me. There's no doubt he's the one who put Nanako through all this. But the more I interrogate him, the more I start to question myself. Did Namatame really murder two people?
I don't know.
I see. Sorry to ask out of the blue. I just wanted to hear
Plot is
your
still
opinion.
holding Nanako captive.
In any case,
Someone free that poor
there
girl.
haven't been any more bizarre incidents lately. Here's hoping Inaba goes back to its usual quiet self and stays that way. Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station.
Nanako's alive, then maybe this is slightly better. I don't know. We don't know if she gets better. Still fog at the train station.
You really are leaving us. You know, it was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring without you around, Senpai.
You will visit, won't you?
We'll come immediately if anything happens on
Okay,
your
so
end.
this is the same
Be sure to take good care of yourself.
train thing and stuff.
Take care. Keep in touch, okay? I'll reserve a room for you at the Amagi Inn the next...
Alright. Credits are... Actually, let's hear the song. It's still Corridor. Dachi? So, to kind of explain the way that ends, Adachi has blackmail over you for the rest of your life. I don't get it. See if people have Hide Adachi's crimes nothing seem unsolvable. The truth be ever lost in darkness, lost in fog. You visit Adachi and tell him you know he's the killer. Yeah. So when you choose to hide it, the team basically says the case will forever be unsolvable. So yeah, he's that little scene there is basically Adachi going, "You're never escaping." Not canon, really. But it's a really interesting way for it to go. You walked into that one. Yup. Hey, there's a secret boss battle. It's Margaret. You can choose you can figure out the rest of it though. Okay.
Duty to keep tab.
Why did that? Oh, it's get back to okay, whatever. That is everything that we had to experience in Persona 4 Golden. So, that was quite the adventure. Quite the journey. 4 months and 20 days. Oh, and we did it. True ending. Almost max social links. We missed a couple. But that's okay. That is okay. We got to see what happens when you get the bad ending and when you decide to cover up for Adachi. I suppose it's fair enough to say as well that if you back out of the accomplice ending, you kind of just get an in-between ending. It's a kind of a nothing. The true ending is beautiful. And I love it. And I love this game. It was so good to get to experience this all. Glad people were there with me the entire step of the way. And now we have a new long-form game to play. A brand new long-form game. I've played it before, but I've talked about it a little bit before. We will be going from Yasogami High School to Yamaku High School. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope to see you tomorrow for Sunbreak, the new Monster Hunter DLC, at 8 p.m. CST. We will start our journey and we will play it like 4 days in a row. We're going to play a lot of Sunbreak. The next long form game will be in the schedule next week. Yeah. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, follow on Twitter, follow on Twitch. Well, Manji, I do agree you should play it. We will also be doing 100%. Absolute 100% playthrough of our next long-form game, Katawa Shoujo. The famous visual novel from about the same time period, actually. Go to Yamaku and experience the stories of all of those beautiful, wonderful characters. I hope to see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night. I hope you enjoyed the Persona 4 Golden series. Once again, thank you very much for joining me in the tremendous series. OhaHyou. See you next stream.